Good morning. Happy Monday. Mrs. O'Brien reporting for class. Today we're going to read the short story entitled The Peacock by Aesop. The peacock, they say, did not at first have the beautiful feathers in which he now takes so much pride. These, Juno, whose favorite he was, granted means gave, one day when he begged for her, I'm sorry, that didn't sound right. Let me start again, excuse me. These, meaning the feathers, Juno, whose favorite he was, granted to him one day when he begged her for a train of feathers to distinguish him from the other birds. And then, decked out in his finery, like to the nines, gleaming with emerald, gold, purple, and azure. Emerald is like a greenish color, and azure is like a sky blue color. Even the most beautiful pheasant could see that his beauty was surpassed. Presently, the peacock saw an eagle soaring high up in the blue sky and felt a desire to fly, as he had been accustomed to do. And lifting his wings, he tried to rise from the ground. But the weight of his magnificent train held him down. Instead of flying up to greet the first rays of the morning sun, or to bathe in the rosy light among the floating clouds at sunset, he would have to walk the ground more encumbered and oppressed than any common barnyard fowl. That is a really long last sentence. Let me break it down and then I'm going to read it again. Encumbered, it is. Encumbered means limited in movement. Walk the ground more encumbered, more limited. And oppressed, which means like you're controlled by an outside force. So you're limited and you're controlled. Encumbered and oppressed. Barnyard fowl are like, chickens and peacocks, I believe, right? So now, let's read that last sentence again. But the weight of his magnificent train held him down. Instead of flying up to greet the first rays of the morning sun, or to bathe in the rosy light among the floating clouds at sunset, he would have to walk the ground more encumbered and oppressed than any common barnyard fowl. Here's what I think this means. In the first part of this, labeled number 1, there's the peacock who wanted to be distinguished from the other birds. He wanted to look beautiful with lots of colors, and he wanted people to be jealous of him when they saw him. There's also an eagle flying up who wanted, what is that? Soaring high up in the blue sky and felt a desire to, I see. So then the peacock sees the eagle soaring up in the sky, and the peacock is like, yeah, that's what I want. I want to be able to fly like an eagle. That will distinguish me from others. That will make me special and unique. But he was too heavy to fly. He could not fly. And so he felt controlled and limited instead of beautiful and decked in his finery, gleaming with emerald, gold, purple, and azure. Other animals looked at the peacock the way the peacock looked at the eagle. The other animals wanted to be like the peacock, and the peacock wanted to be like the eagle. None of the animals were comfortable in their own feathers, so to speak. My goodness. It's kind of sad. Like, you should be really happy with who you are. Right, boy?
If you want to get new ones, you can call someone and they could take them off, and then you can find some more at a feather store or a shiny and very shiny.
Excellent.